The United States has a new international situation to worry about, and it's just to our south. The situation in Mexico is deteriorating so badly, so quickly. American college kids are being warned about going there on spring break. And the Justice Department announced today federal agents have rounded up more than 750 suspects here in this country having to do with the Mexican drug war. Our report on all of it tonight from NBC's Mark Potter.
In the vicious Mexican drug war, the police are often outgunned by the traffickers.
They're seeing bloodshed after bloodshed, kidnappings, extortions, you name it, it's happening.
Some of it's also happening in the United States, where the Mexican drug cartels are entrenched.
They are violent, and they are operated with stunning planning and precision.
Today, federal authorities announced the arrests of more than 750 Mexican traffickers operating throughout the U.S. and Mexico.
It's the dominant criminal menace to the American people, and it's of such magnitude it's approaching a national security threat.
Mexican officials say they, too, have a national security threat. Thousands of high-powered weapons from the United States in the hands of traffickers.
Guns from all over the United States, not just the southwest border, are going into Mexico. This is a national problem.
Officials say more than 90% of all the traffickers' weapons are obtained from dealers and gun shows in the U.S., where firearms laws are more lenient than in Mexico.
This is an AK-47. This is one of 38 AK-47s that were purchased here in Arizona that were destined to Mexico.
A home video seized by federal agents shows a .50 caliber rifle being tested in Arizona before officials say it was smuggled to Mexico. These bullet holes are evidence of some of the violence here. At this hotel in Nogales, Mexico, south of Tucson, a Mexican state police director was shot and killed here by a team of assassins using American weapons. The director, Juan Pavon, died last November in a hail of gunfire and hand grenades, one day after meeting with his American counterparts.
They assassinated a very close ally of U.S. law enforcement, a police commander.
Most of the traffickers' weapons are bought for them in the U.S. by so-called straw buyers, Americans paid by Mexican drug lords.
In order to preserve the security,
Mexican President Felipe Calderon is asking the U.S. to stem the flood of weapons.
It's a bust, everybody go.
As proposed legislation calls for hiring more U.S. firearms agents.
The Mexicans have a legitimate complaint, I think, about us not giving more attention and resources and effort to solving this problem.
A problem now on both sides of the border. Mark Potter, NBC News in Nogales, Mexico.